You've been led to believe that beauty is expensive, that you need foreign creams, fancy formulas, and a full cupboard. But what if the secret to amazing skin was in your kitchen? Honey, lavender, oats, yogurt, common ingredients with powers that no one told you about. Sounds simple? That's exactly why it works. With the right tips, these items can become natural, effective, and affordable cosmetics. No empty promises. Here's a real solution with what you already have at home. Get ready to discover surprising curiosities and transform your beauty routine in a practical, light, and powerful way. You can do magic with what you have in your kitchen. Does that sound like an exaggeration? It's not. The truth is that nature is quietly generous, and many people go through life without realizing that lavender, calendula, honey, and coconut oil are true beauty treasures, and not just ingredients from grandma's recipes. By combining these elements wisely, you can create homemade cosmetics that not only work, but also leave many shelf-stable products in the dust. And look, this isn't just internet chatter, it's ancient science, the kind that was lost to time but is now making a strong comeback. Among the many curiosities of the natural world is the calming power of lavender, used since ancient Rome, for example. Using what you already have at home can be an act of self-care and savings at the same time. Many people run to the drugstore at the first sign of dry skin or dull hair. But what if I told you that the secret could be right there, in your kitchen cabinet? An infusion of calendula, for example, can be used as a base for tonics that soothe irritated skin. Honey, this ancient sweet, is antibacterial and moisturizing. That is, it moisturizes without clogging pores. And coconut oil, in addition to being versatile, is a true all-rounder. It can be used to moisturize hair, body, and even cracked feet. The tips here are simple. Make an infusion of lavender with hot water, strain and use as thermal water. Mix honey with sugar for a delicate facial exfoliant. Again, there is no mystery to this. Just the desire to take care of yourself in a lighter, more natural and real way. And that's just the beginning. When we realize the power of these ingredients, creativity takes over. It's as if a door opens to a universe of possibilities, and best of all, without harming our bodies or our wallets. A lip balm, a soothing cream, and after-sun lotion. All of this can be made at home, with things that, until yesterday, you thought were only good for tea or salads. And between you and me, isn't it cool to know that you can be the alchemist of your own beauty? Curious to know what else you can do with simple ingredients? Well, hold your excitement, because when it comes to lip and face care, that's where things get interesting. Ah, the lips. So small, yet so neglected. And the face. Always on the front line, facing the sun, the wind, the pollution, and, sometimes, even our own impatience with it. Now, imagine being able to take care of this duo with ingredients that you trust and, to top it off, can even eat. A lip balm made with calendula and coconut oil is like a warm hug on a cold day. It moisturizes, protects, and even helps heal cracks. One of these precious tips is to let the calendula infuse in coconut oil for a few days and then use this oil as a base for your balm. Simple, effective, and made with care. And the best part, no dyes, no parabens, no fine print. The face also deserves a respectful ritual. Lavender comes in here like a wise old woman, calming, regenerating, with that aroma that seems to shut the world out. When combined with natural yogurt, it creates a powerful mask against inflammation, pimples, and even the first expression lines. A practical suggestion: mix a spoonful of yogurt with a few drops of lavender essential oil and apply to a clean face for 15 minutes. This is one of those interesting facts that many people only discover after spending a fortune on industrial cosmetics. By the way, did you know that yogurt contains lactic acid, which helps with cell renewal? Well, sometimes the secret to rejuvenation is right there in the fridge. And don't think that this treatment is only for those who already have signs of aging. In fact, the sooner you start taking care of your skin with natural ingredients, the more it will thank you in the future. You don't need a magic formula or an expensive French cream. What you need is intention, consistency, and a little bit of knowledge. And if your lips and face are already up to date with these homemade recipes, believe me, your entire body will start to ask for the same care. And that's where a recipe that seems strange at first glance comes in, but that can revolutionize your skincare routine: the banana body scrub. Ripe banana. Don't throw it away. What many consider trash can become a luxury for your skin. The combination of banana, butter, shea or cocoa butter, coconut oil and sugar forms a body scrub that looks like it came from an expensive spa. This mixture not only gently removes dead cells, but also deeply hydrates, leaving the skin with a velvety touch. This is one of the most underrated tips for those who think that taking care of their body requires imported products. Just mash a ripe banana, mix it with a spoonful of vegetable butter and another of coconut oil, add sugar and apply in circular motions. There you have it, renewed skin, and without spending a penny more. This recipe is so effective that, with constant use, even the driest areas, elbows, knees, heels, begin to change their appearance. And there's another interesting fact about all this. Bananas are rich in potassium, which helps with skin elasticity. Sugar, in turn, acts as a gentle physical exfoliant, and coconut oil ensures deep hydration. The result? Skin that breathes, absorbs moisturizers better and also improves overall appearance. And you don't need to set aside an hour for this, did you know? While the conditioner is working on your hair, you can apply this mixture to your body during your shower. Practical, quick and effective. Taking care of your skin with what nature has to offer has this charm. It's affordable, it's simple and the effect is almost immediate. The sensation of smooth, clean skin with a natural glow after exfoliation is a treat that everyone deserves. And when you start to see self-care in this way, as a light and possible ritual, it's hard to go back. Then comes the thought, if you can do all this with bananas, what can you do with vegetable butters and precious oils? Well, hold on to your curiosity, because the next stop will show you how to prepare body butter and even natural shampoo at home, with magazine cover results. Here comes the part that seems like witchcraft, but it's pure ancient science with a touch of modern care. Homemade body butters, with ingredients like shea, cocoa and oils like grapeseed or watermelon, are true magic potions for the skin. They form a protective layer, locking in moisture and effectively preventing dryness, especially in drier climates or after a hot shower. Want a practical tip? Melt equal parts shea butter and grapeseed oil in a double boiler. Add a few drops of your favorite essential oil, let it cool and beat with a mixer. The result is a velvety butter, with a whipped cream texture, ready to leave you with baby skin. But what about your hair, huh? Your hair. That parallel universe of needs. Enter natural shampoos, made with Castile soap, a gentle, plant-based product, mixed with essential oils that vary according to your hair type. Oily hair goes well with lemon or tea tree essential oil. Dry shampoos are grateful for lavender or rosemary. And here comes one of the great curiosities. Contrary to what many people think, natural shampoos do not produce much foam, and that is great. Foam does not clean better, it just deceives. The secret is in the active ingredients, not in the show. With a little practice, you can customize the recipe and abandon aggressive sulfates and deceptive silicones once and for all. When you start using products like these, something changes. Your relationship with your own body changes. It is no longer an obligation, it is a conscious care, a moment of reconnection. And when you understand that it is possible to create cosmetics with what you already have at home, your outlook changes. The bathroom becomes a laboratory, the body becomes a temple. And if you still have doubts about practicality, just wait until you find out that even shampoo can be used without water. Yes, there is homemade dry shampoo. And that is what we are going to talk about now. You know those days when your hair wakes up unruly and you don't even have time to breathe? Well, dry shampoo is the unsung hero of these moments. And guess what? You can make it at home, with oatmeal powder and baking soda. It seems too simple to be true, right? But that's one of the great curiosities of natural care. The power lies precisely in simplicity. A spoonful of well-crushed oatmeal, half a spoonful of baking soda, mix everything together, apply to the roots with a makeup brush, and that's it. Your hair will gain new life. The excess oil will disappear and you can continue to look beautiful without having to get in the shower. To give it a special touch, you can even mix in a little cocoa powder if you have dark hair, avoiding that crushed look. And since we're talking about practicality, let's talk about nails. Many people take care of their face and hair, but completely forget about their hands and cuticles, and then don't understand why they are always brittle or dry. A strengthening oil made with coconut oil and essential oils, such as lavender and lemon, can transform the health of your nails. A helpful tip. Store the mixture in a small bottle with an applicator brush and use it every night before bed. It's a treatment that takes less than a minute, but over time, it will completely change the appearance of your hands. And yes, coconut oil is the star of the show once again. It's antifungal, antibacterial, and also moisturizes like few others. This combination of simple and effective solutions is like an invitation to take a closer look at yourself. It's not about superficial vanity, but about presence, touch, and attention to detail. When you start incorporating this type of habit, you realize that beauty is a daily construction, made up of small gestures. And while we're on the subject of details, how about tackling another crucial point in your routine naturally? This final step of the day, removing makeup, can and should also be done with ingredients that respect your skin. And that's where the paper towel roll comes in. End of the day, makeup on your face, tiredness creeping in, and too lazy to start your cleansing ritual. Who hasn't done this? But the truth is that if there's one step you can't skip, it's this one. Sleeping with makeup on is like inviting blackheads and pimples to a party on your skin, and believe me, they come in droves. Now, the good news. You can make reusable and gentle makeup remover wipes at home using a simple roll of paper towels and a homemade solution. This is one of the most practical tips out there. Just cut the roll in half, place it in a jar, and pour a mixture of warm water, coconut oil, and a touch of natural soap or chamomile essential oil. Let it absorb, remove the core of the paper, and that's it. Just pull it off and use it. The most impressive thing, it works even better than many famous products out there. The combination of coconut oil and the softness of the paper creates an efficient cleansing that removes even waterproof mascara without harming the skin. And here's an interesting fact. Coconut oil, in addition to dissolving makeup, also moisturizes, treats the skin, and helps maintain its natural protective barrier. In other words, instead of just cleaning it, you're caring for, nourishing, and restoring it. And the best part is that you can store it for weeks, always having it on hand. And if you want to take it to the next level, replace the paper towels with reusable cotton cloths. Your skin and the planet will thank you. Creating these wet wipes is more than a DIY task. It's a symbol of autonomy. It's understanding that you can choose what you put on your face, with awareness and freedom. It's abandoning the logic of disposables and rushing, and entering a new rhythm, more respectful, more connected with your body and nature. And in the end, each step of this personal care adds up. Moisturized lips, a clean face, a renewed body. It all starts with a small action. Now that you've seen how much you can do with so little, tell me, are you ready to make all of this a routine? And now that you've discovered everything you can do with ingredients you already have at home, tell me, what's still stopping you from getting started? Are you waiting for someone's permission to take care of yourself in a lighter, more natural and intelligent way? The knowledge is there in your hands. And let's face it, after so many valuable tips and so many curiosities revealed, continuing to adhere to industrial cosmetics is almost unfair to your own skin. The question that remains is, are you going to just watch, or are you going to put it into practice? Are you going to continue spending loads of money, or are you going to take control of your self-care? Try a recipe, feel the difference, see for yourself what works. And if you feel this silent transformation happening, you know what? Come back here. Comment on your experience and share this video with those who also deserve to know these truths. And of course, if you want to continue learning natural, cheap, and effective ways to take care of yourself, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Because here, each video is a new key to a simpler, more beautiful, and conscious life. The journey is just beginning.